Hello again, folks. Back again with another little adventure here. Familiar spot. So, quick disclaimer, I'm going to be throwing a lot of numbers and names around. And I only have a 12th grade Fleetwood area high school education. I am not a professor. So, please don't take everything I say for fact. I'm going to do my best with this. Present day, Catasauqua, Norfolk Southern Lehigh line, Pine Street Bridge off in the distance. Let's jump in the time machine. Over in this area, circa 1890s, the Crane Iron Works is built. The Lehigh Canal would also be on the other side of the tracks running along. That would have been in use for the Crane Iron Works. Then they would have built this line, which would have been the Lehigh and Susquehanna, then leased to the Central Railroad of New Jersey. The reason I'm saying all this is because I documented this bridge here last week, and it's really, well, it's low, first of all, and a fellow by the name of Ken pointed out that it's most likely for horses and wagons for when the foundry was there, which makes total sense. But it's a really large amount of stonework here for only, as you see, only the three sets of bridge spans that are here now. So I'm believing that this is where the Catasauqua and Fogelsville Railroad would have joined with this particular, I guess it would have been CNJ or maybe Lehigh and Susquehanna, I'm not sure. The Catasauqua and Fogelsville was built around 1850 or so, and it was part of the Crane Iron Works. And it also would have been part of the Thomas Iron Works. They had a foundry on the other side of the Lehigh in Catasauqua, and then later on built a third out in Albertus, the Lockridge furnace. So the reason I'm saying all this stuff is because it's my belief that this span many years ago would have belonged to the Catasauqua and Fogelsville, and I'm going to give you some more stuff that I think might prove that point. So we're going to follow this path. This path is going to take us to an old slag dump for the Crane Iron Works. So we come out to this moonscape here. It's all sand, which has no natural reason to be here because we're next to the Lehigh River. So I don't know why this sand is here. I'm thinking it probably has something to do with the foundry at one time, but this wall that we're walking towards is not stone. It's a giant slag wall. Or concrete or something. I don't know, folks. That's not natural. Let's go take a walk. I'm thinking that this is where Crane Iron Works dumped their slag. So stick with me. We're gonna go to the bridge that crosses the Lehigh that was part of the Catasauqua and Fogelsville that I believe merged at that last little bridge we were just at and jumped on the C&J there. I will put locations for this area in the community section as usual. Hope those have been helping. See, that's a big piece of slag. Stick with me, folks. We're getting closer. See, again, that looks like slag. So with it being so overgrown, it's really hard for me to see exactly what was going on in this whole area. I'm definitely coming back in the winter to scope this place out. So the slag wall still to my left, the slag on the ground. Okay, so now here we come out. So you can see that's a bridge support there. And then here we are. This is the Catasauqua and Fogelsville Railroad Bridge over the Lehigh River. Now this bridge is not correct, or I'm sorry, original to the Catasauqua and Fogelsville. Possibly the stone pillars beneath, the stone bridge supports, could be, but this became part of the Reading lines at some point. I believe the Philadelphia and Reading got a hold of it in the 1800s, and then after the Philadelphia and Reading folded into just the Reading company, it became part of the Reading family of trains, or branches. That's the Pine Street Bridge going into Catasauqua. I do believe that the C&F, I do believe that the Thomas Iron Works was somewhere on the other side of this bridge. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure that this is a Reading replacement. I couldn't tell you for sure when they abandoned this section. It might have made it to Conrail. The Catasauqua and Fogelsville is actually still, its name still exists. It's part of Norfolk Southern now. So we're going to go to this spot right here, and then that's where we're going to call it quits. Going across this, because yeah, I'm scared and I'm not going to do that. So that support beam is way too narrow for me to walk across. But I did want to document this one. I thought it was just really neat how there's so much going on in this little area here. It's a good ways down. There's a stone bridge pier support. Possibly original, but I doubt it. The Lehigh has had some pretty serious floods in its history, so I'm thinking that it's probably rebuilds. We'll go down and take a look real quick. How's that sound? Yeah, the Catasauqua and Fogelsville was essentially the Thomas Iron Works and the Crane Iron Works personal railroad. They hauled all the ore back and forth between the sites. They then moved on into the Rittenhouse Gap area, which is out in Berks County, where they pulled a lot of magnetite, if I remember correctly, out of the ground, magnetite ore, to make the pig iron that their companies produced. I've done a couple of videos on the Rittenhouse Gap mines. You could always check those out. We're going to try to safely get down here. Yeah, see, this is concrete here, so I'm pretty sure that this is a retting replacement. Although retting usually had a stamp in their concrete, so I'm not really sure, folks. Maybe there's a stamp on the other side, or maybe I'm just not seeing it. I do plan on trying to get to the other side of the bridge from the other side of the river in the future. I'm not going to cross this one, folks. This one ain't worth it. If I'm going to die falling off a bridge, it ain't going to be this one. It'll be a better one than this. So, I apologize if you wanted to see me cross it, but today ain't the day for it. So we're going to wrap up here. I just wanted to get you a shot of this bottom support. And you can see it's concrete. I'm hoping you can see. It's concrete and stone. Probably not original. I'm sure none of this is original. Like I said, the Lehigh's had many a flood. But maybe y'all can correct me on that. So, hope you like this one. It's kind of all over the place. Quick Catasauqua and Fogelsville, Crane Iron Company history. So leave some comments below. I'm always looking to learn more. Have a great day, folks.